back. My name is Dave, and this is Mikiro Siding, my in-scale layout. And today is just going to be an update on where I am on building the Department of Highways facility that's just about 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers down the highway from where I live. And I just want to show you what I've done so far. All of the buildings now are clad with Evergreen Styrene sheets. And I'm going to switch over the camera and we'll just take you through it so you can see what's going on. So we're going to go and see what happens. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to move stuff out of the way so I can. So the first is the large building that they keep the sand and salt and stuff in for doing the highways. The bottom, I'm going to show you this up close in a second. The bottom is laser cut and laser engraved concrete foundation. And I'll just give you a quick look here. Let's go preview 6 and that there, and we'll zoom in. Zoom in. Okay. So here you can see the laser engraving. I did a little freelance bricklaying before I went back and looked at the picture and realized that I'd done it all wrong. I had done it horizontally, and it's all vertical. It's got a 4x4 piece of plywood and a 4x8 piece of plywood. So the whole height here is 12 feet. 8 and 4 is 12, yeah. So that took the better part of a day to get the engraving to be enough so that if I show you this, you see how easily this bends? That's how deep the laser engraving went. And I'm going to use this technique when I show you the last building. So this here is the concrete painted, and I used the technique that Boomer Diorama uses, where I did first what I did was I coated it with a ceramic medium to give it a texture of sandpaper or concrete, and then I did several different layers of paint, very, very thin. Put on a layer, let it dry. Put on a layer, let it dry, and used a copious amount of water. And I'm amazed because this is not plywood that this is made out of. This is a paper product, and it took the paint and water really well. So that's, sorry, so let's see, focus. So you can see that's the concrete foundation. Now the building itself, and we'll switch back to 7, is now clad with the steel siding. The top of the concrete wall has a cap on it, and there will be something that covers the corner here and covers the corner down by the let me just pull that out of the way. Covers this corner down in here, and I'm going to have to get out some Tamiya putty and putty this up so it's a seamless foundation that turns the corner here. The doorway will get trimmed out, and I'll show you that on the other building. And then I'm just going to put this back, magnet back where it was so that I can move this in one piece. So this is pretty well set. I have the individual supports for inside. The building is 295 millimeters long, and which is exactly the scale that Google Maps said the size of the building was. So that's building number one. I'm going to just take it and put it out of the way. All that's holding these together right now is magnets. So this is building, this is the garage. And there's an office that goes right here. These doors have been trimmed out. I'm gonna flip this. I'm gonna take this one apart and turn it on its side so you can see. Just let me get. Now I'll go back to 6 again. Where we are. There we are. There's 6. Let's fade back to 6. So you can see it's I've trimmed out all of the doors. I've put a lintel at the top of each door. I haven't trimmed out the personnel door. Excuse me, as opposed to the garage doors. And I'm not sure whether I am or not. I'm still tinkering with what I'm going to do with these doors. The next step is to drill a hole, and on the prototype there's a light here, a light here, a light here, and a light here. And so I'm going to use this little popsicle stick and measure off the door size, and then through the center, and then I'm going to drill a hole where each of these lights needs to go, because I'm going to light the whole thing with fiber optics. And if you go back a couple of videos, I have a video called DIY fiber optics. So I think it's an easier way to light the outside of this building, because otherwise it'd be a mess of wires running around in here, and it's much easier just to have clear optic cable that comes through the siding here. I 3D printed lamp covers to go on top of each of the fiber optics, so that instead of it shooting the light all over the place, it's if my little plan works, it will shoot light going down. I still have to test it, and I'm looking around here if I can find that thing, but I can't right now. And that will go along here. The same is true of the back wall, which only has 2 doors in it. And I'm still waiting. The reason I didn't go ahead and paint this out is I'm still waiting for the paints to arrive. It's taking whatever courier service, what happened there? Whatever courier service Sunwad Hobby is using is the slowest courier service I've ever seen. I could literally have driven down to there and back faster than it's been shipped to me. It's just ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. So that's that building. And now I'm going to show you the one that's going to take the most time. Now what I'm going to show you is this. This is the old shed that they used to keep salt and sand in. And you notice it doesn't have an opening in it or anything like that. It is a solid brick of PLA, which I printed on my Bambu P1S, which is my new toy. And right now it is printing one of these that is hollow. But I wanted to have one of these to do all of my experimenting on before I started to started to actually do it on the finished model. It has, you can see it has facets all the way around it, and it has each one is a triangle. I have ordered shingle texture paper, and I believe I asked for it to be self-adhesive back, and I'm going to like, it's not either or, I probably will cut each one of these little triangles out using the laser cutter, because I think trying to cut them out by hand is going to be a nightmare. The foundation on this building is wood, vertical, looks like 2x6s or something in the picture. So I'm going to clad all of this in either a laser engraved strip, or I'm going to take these popsicle sticks and I'm going to split them, and this is why it's going to take so long, split them and then glue them onto this till we get to a break where the next facet starts. So what's next? Well, as I said, there is the lighting in the garage. There's lighting in the large shed. All these buildings need to be glued together now, and finishing touches put on them, and a little bit more primer done. The roofs need to be done, and I'm going to use on this building. Now I'm looking for it. Okay, well, I've got the copper one. I don't know where. Oh, there's the brass one. That'll show up this. On this one, I'm going to make my own metal roofing out of the insulating tape, the aluminum insulating tape that you use to do your heating system in your basement, to keep the air in the pipes and not all over the place. So that's another reason why this is going to take time. There's going to be a substrate underneath to hold them for this to go to, and then it's going to be sitting on the going to be sitting like that, and there'll probably be 2 layers. So I guess I want to thank you for watching. This hasn't been a long one, I know, but I just wanted you to know that that it is coming along. It's just I'm not so sure that watching me do some of this stuff is that entertaining. I probably will film putting in the fiber optic to this unit, so that you can see exactly how I do it, and then but the fiber optics can't go in until this thing is painted the right color, and that's what I'm waiting for, is those paints. As soon as this is painted the right color, I can drill the holes for fiber optics. I can't put them in, because if I paint over the fiber optic, it defeats the purpose of having them in place. So I want to thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And leave comments. I try to answer anything that somebody leaves. I don't often get lots of comments. I just get 1 or 2 or 1 or none. But anyway, so thank you again for watching. And as always, take care of yourself and your family. And I'll see you in the next one. See you next week. Bye for now.